Hello everyone and welcome to another review. Today we are going to talk about the gyro for RC cars. This is made by SkyRC and I'm going to install it on this car, which is a large truggy. It's the VKAR Bison. You can see a lot of videos with it on my channel. It's a very nice and fast car that will take up to 4S batteries. Why I want to install a gyro on it is because this car accelerates very fast and tends to lose traction and control when you are really throttling up very hard, and this will try to keep your front wheels in such a way that it will automatically compensate the car drift and it will make it rock solid stable. It's like let's describe it like a traction control system on a real car or something like a ESP. It's not that, it's not related to that, but the advantages of using a gyro in a car has similar effects. It will keep your car more straight and you have a lot more control even when you are doing donuts or drifts with it. That's actually why these gyros are used by drift RC cars, because it will give you much more amount of control on your steering and you can steer only by drifting and using acceleration. You will lock the steering and the gyro will do the rest, which is very nice. So I'm going to try to install this on the car to see how it works. Before installation, let's also take a quick look onto the gyro and see if it has a manual or something like that. Also, if you want to check out the gyro, where to buy it, prices or more informations or about the Bison here, you can always check in the video description underneath in the information box. I'm going to give you some more details about them, maybe some technical specifications or a link to the seller or producer or more details like a data sheet or something like that. So always choose to look at that box. So we do get some instruction manual, SkyRC GC301. So it tells us about features and it shows us how to connect. Of course, you can use a third channel to control it if you have a more than 2-channel remote control. And yes, it's pretty straightforward, and it also shows how the gyro effect heading hold works, and you can not only adjust it by using the remote, but it also has here a small screw to adjust the limit gain for the gyros. So it's fine if you don't have a transmitter with 3 channels, you are going to still be able to use it. So let's open the car up and see if we can install this. Alright, so this is installed on the steering servo. My steering servo is somewhere here. The wires go underneath and go to the receiver. So this is the steering here on channel 1, and on channel 2 is the ESC for the car. So I have to take this plug out and find a place for this little gyro to be inside the car somewhere straight like that, and route the steering servo through it. I have installed the cable that it will go to my receiver. So you can see here you get a receiver port, a gain port and a servo port. The servo port, it will going to connect to my current servo from the car. So I'm going actually to take this out like this, put it into the receiver port here, and the receiver label here, the port will go back to the receiver instead of the servo. Right, another advantage of this gyro is that you can mount it in any kind of position rotated, but it must be straight with the axis of the car, but it can be rotated 360 degrees, so you can put it on this side, on this side, on this side, it doesn't matter, as long as it's level and it's straight to the axis of the car. I'm going to put it somewhere, not straight, but just for a test, because I'm not going to drive with it until I get it fixed, and I also get it to be waterproof, so I'm going to cover it in something like plastic or plastic dip or silicone, again with together with the wires. So I'm going to search for a place for it, but for a test it should be okay anywhere. Good thing is that it also has a reverser here, so if the wheels turn the opposite way as they should, you just flip onto the reverse and it's should be okay. Right, so I'm going to install the battery, and I'm going to connect it. Power on the ESC and the transmitter. It's now on, and you can see I have steering. The gyro also has a LED there that blinks. You can see that's the activity when it's working or not. And if I take the car up into the air and wiggle it, you can see the wheels are moving. To see it better, I'm going to keep it like that, and now if I twist on the car, you can see the wheels are reacting very nice. Alternatively, just for testing and having fun, you can lift the front up and you can see that if I move the gyro, the front wheels will compensate. So now I only need to find a place for it to be fixed, and the Bison will not be only fast but a lot more controllable now. Until next time and the video with the gyro, bye bye.